Hey y'all, today I want to talk about ethanol. Ethanol. It is the magical component in drinks such as beer, wine, whiskey, and really all spirits that make them so much fun. I want to start by talking some science. Fermentation is a process by which sugars in overripening fruits or plants attract microorganisms called yeast. These organisms feed on the sugars and produce ethanol as a byproduct. Fermentation has been part of our history as human beings for thousands of years. The first evidence of fermentation done by human beings dates back 7,000 BCE in China. These ancient civilizations, they produced alcohol with whatever resources they had available to them, really. In Mesopotamia, where grain was abundant, the common people enjoyed beer as part of their daily ration. In other parts of the world, such as ancient Greece and Rome, wine wasn't really viewed as such a luxurious spirit as was the case in other ancient civilizations. And it was more commonly enjoyed by the people, not as reserved for the elite. And this was because of the availability of grapes in that region. In ancient Mexico, the drink pulque originated from fermenting the sap of cacti. So all this to say, these ancient civilizations, they took what they had and they made it work. The only problem with fermentation was the cap that it had in terms of alcohol content. It really maximized at 12 to 14%. This was the case for hundreds of years until the process of distillation came about. This involved taking a fermented drink such as beer, boiling it, capturing the vapors, cooling them or condensing them, and what you had as a product was a much more concentrated spirit. This is because alcohol has a much lower temperature of vaporization. So when you vaporize the liquid, what would vaporize first was the alcohol. So if you were able to capture that, it would be a lot more concentrated in ethanol. This brought upon a lot of benefits, not only recreational but also medical. People used these spirits to preserve water when shipping it over long distances. And if you want to learn more about it, I suggest you watch the TED Ed video on YouTube called A Brief History of Alcohol. It goes a lot more in depth than I did in this video. But thank you for watching and have a good day.